Russian troops made 3 attempts to attack the positions of the 110th Mechanized Brigade and related units near Velyka Novosilka in the Donetsk region. The brigade released a video showing the destruction of enemy infantry and equipment on its Facebook page. The first wave of the offensive consisted of 8 armored vehicles spotted by aerial reconnaissance on the outskirts of the settlement. The enemy placed a tank at the head of the column, followed by armored personnel carriers and infantry fighting vehicles with soldiers. After detecting the Russian convoy, aerial reconnaissance promptly transmitted the enemy's coordinates to the artillerymen. But at that time, the tank at the head of the convoy began to hit previously laid mines. In total, the tank had passed 6 mines when FPV drones began to work on the convoy. The first drone stopped a Russian infantry fighting vehicle that was behind the tank with a precise hit. Other FPV drones began to attack the tank, which had massive anti-drone protection installed on it, which is why the defenders were hit twice by drones and only managed to stop it on the 3rd time. At the same time, the stop gave the artillery of the Ukrainian Defense Forces the opportunity to start working on the convoy. During the detour, an artillery shell hit the Russian APC as it was passing the damaged vehicles. After that, the enemy armored vehicles began to make chaotic maneuvers due to the loss of equipment, trying to turn around and drive back to their own positions. In another area, an enemy assault group without armored vehicles launched an assault. The detected infantry was hit by aerial reconnaissance with cluster munitions, after which a drone with ammunition flew to the site to eliminate the remnants. Despite this, the enemy still had a significant part of the personnel, and at this time the enemy made a new attempt to assault with the involvement of armored vehicles. For the second attempt, the enemy engaged 1 tank and 4 infantry fighting vehicles with a landing. In addition, the enemy's offensive began from the 3rd direction, where it involved only infantry, in whose direction artillery began to work, and the remnants of the infantry were blown up on mines. The 110th Brigade then began to spot a new armored group with a tank at the head of the convoy, 4 infantry fighting vehicles, and 2 armored personnel carriers. After entering Velyka Novosilka, the enemy's equipment headed for the village of Novy Komar. The Ukrainian Defense Forces accompany the Russian troops with a drone, and when the moment allows, destroy an infantry fighting vehicle with an FPV drone. The enemy, approaching the positions of the defenders, begins to suffer new losses. The invaders' tank is hit by a Javelin man-portable anti-tank system. The infantry fighting vehicles, left without the tank's support, take the crew and begin to retreat. After that, the enemy, having suffered significant losses, stopped the assault, giving the defenders time to rest and prepare for new attacks. Not only that, the external pilots of the FPV drones of the 414th Separate Brigade of Unmanned Aerial Systems showed how they hunted enemy artillery and armored vehicles. The brigade commander posted the video on his Telegram channel. In the first part of the video, Magyar demonstrated the destruction of 3 enemy BM-21 Grad multiple rocket launchers. The first system was destroyed on the ground, the second was eliminated on the move with a single precision strike, and the third probably exploded after being hit in a missile launcher. According to the Oryx OSINT, during the full-scale Russian-Ukrainian war, the Russian army lost about 267 BM-21s, 209 of which were completely destroyed. The video also shows the destruction of an enemy 2S-19 Memstas self-propelled artillery system, which the invaders had hidden in a garage. It was attacked by 2 drones, struck on the front and top of the turret, which caused the combat vehicle to catch fire. In addition, the brigade's drone operators disabled another Mestas, which the Russian military tried to disguise with home carpets. The system was damaged as a result of a precision strike on the barrel. It is known that the total enemy losses in 2S-19s amount to at least 227 units, of which 176 were destroyed. The Magyar's birds also destroyed a Russian BMP-1 and finished off an abandoned Ukrainian BMP-1 TS, which had a spy's combat module and tactical insignia. The brigade's soldiers also found and destroyed the enemy's latest T-90M main battle tank.